Alright, so welcome back to Haas to Glory here on F124. This is round number 14 at Singapore. My voice isn't high enough to do it like Daniel Ricciardo, so we're just going to move on. We are currently on a 2 points finishing streak. Last time out at Azerbaijan, what a race. Had the worst qualifying I've ever had in the history of time, qualifying P20, 1.5 seconds off P19, and then somehow, against all the odds, I managed to recover to P6 in the race. And the news and, the video gets even better, because today, we're going to Singapore. Another street track, a track that I'm fast at. So let's get to quali and go for 3 points finishes in a row. Nice one. Alright, welcome to qualifying. Now, just will quickly say that if you're enjoying the series, why not like the video, because it actually does help astronomically. And also, please do subscribe. We're trying to hit 1.5k by the end of the year. This December, I am going to go absolutely bonkers with content. And yeah, the grind is real. Anyway, back to this. Now, I am slightly nervous for this qualifying session because, well, it's raining. It's what's happened. It is currently raining out on track, and I'm not very good in the rain. We've established that over, this game's lifespan, and we're at a street track, so it's going to be quite easy to go into the walls. So, I don't know what to expect. We're going to go out for a lap. The game might actually tell me to go onto the soft, so I might do a lap now, see if I can get a soft lap in. If I can, that would be brilliant. Alright, as you can see, it is actually raining. I don't think this is going to be very drivable. Now, one thing that's quite annoying is that at the start of the session, I had a fuel issue, which took 2 minutes' time. If I didn't have that fuel issue, I probably could have come out of the pits and done a lap in before it started raining. So, this might be cooked. This could be a back-to-back P20 for Ollie Behrman and Fat Krim. But we'll see how we get on. It's just, this is like prime intermediate condition. This is no longer slick condition. And yeah, let's just try and not crash. That's all we're going to try and do here. Oh, rear is stepping out so much in these conditions. Yeah, this is like prime intermediate conditions. This is not advised what I'm currently doing. This is a thing that you'd say, don't try this at home. If you were a real life F1 driver doing this, you'd be seen as an absolute madman. But here I am. Now let's see, can I actually exit from a corner? Yes, I actually managed to exit from a corner without the rear stepping out severely. As you can see though, I am 10 seconds behind Hamilton's lap time. If you don't have a brain, and if you don't, my condolences, some of us are missing them. I'm missing half of mine, fun fact. It means I am definitely starting last, is what this means. So, that's tough, because obviously this is a street track, this is Singapore, this is one of my better tracks on the entire calendar, and I'm going to have to start it from last. But, Baku, I made the comeback, doesn't mean I can't do it in Singapore. So there we go across the line. It's a 1 minute 53.484 and something like 15 seconds off Zhou Guanyu. Now, I am going to do a lap on the intermediates, but I won't show it because I'll still be last. I just want to get a bit of practice in, do you know what I mean? Wait, hang on a minute. It's dry again. Hold up, wait, I need to lock in. I can still get a result from this. I was just about to go out on the intermediates, and the game said it's advised you switch back to dries. This is why it's actually dry again. Hang on, wait, this could change everything. Let me actually lock in and try and put a decent lap together. Alright, Sector 1 could have been a lot better, but honestly, not too bad. Into the braking zone, 2.5 temps up on Lance Stroll. Come on, I am locked. I have so much grip right now, it is actually unbelievable. Through Sector 2, I've found even more time, although this lap could have been so much better. Hopefully, I won't be last. Here we go, round the penultimate corner. That was a pretty good final sector. Keep it flat. Oh, that was a beautiful final sector. What position is it going to be? Come on! I'm not being funny here. I was 107.3% confident that I was going to be starting P20 in this race again because of the conditions. He's only gone and bagged the P6 out of nowhere. I am stunned, gobsmacked, flabbergasted, in a state of deep puzzlement. You know what? We absolutely take those, and to be honest, I don't think I was going to find 4/10 of a second, but there was a lot of time left in that lap. Like, I messed up so many corners. I also just had way more grip than I thought I did. My teammate Nico Hulkenberg finishes P19. I don't think he got another lap in on the soft tyres. Let's have a look. Oh, no, he did. It's just, it was a bit slow. So, what a turnaround from what was looking like a back-to-back P20 turns into a top 6, and, you know, given where we are, that should be a pretty much guaranteed points finish. So, let's get to race day. Who knows what can happen from here? What a result. I'm chuffed with that. Alright, and here we go then. Welcome to race day. Welcome to Sunday. I am feeling incredible about this race. I feel like there is something truly special planned for me, unless I bottle it at turn 1, which is very likely given how bad my race starts are on this game. Right, strategy's ready. This is what it looks like for those that care. There it is, medium to hard, standard stuff. And we're ready to go. So without further ado, let's start round number 14, the third to final race in this first season of Haas to Glory. Starting P6, I should realistically be able to get that back-to-back-to-back points finishes. Let's do it. And here we go. We know how bad my race starts have been. I don't need a very good one, just an average one. And we are off, and I've bottomed out. Well, that is exactly what I didn't want to happen. I said that I don't want to bottle turn 1, and it looks like I've bottled turn 1. One of the RBs has completely cut across the track there. Daniel Ricciardo, not entirely happy about that, and oh, snap of oversteer. I'm not entirely sure what that is on the race starts, but it's like my car bottoms out and doesn't go. It's very, very interesting. I'm not sure what it is, but we'll have to just gloss over that and lock in. I'm going to go down the inside of Yuki Tsunoda here because it's entirely possible, legal, fair, brilliant, up to P7 already. I say up to P7, I was P6 obviously, so, it's tough. Still in the points though, which is all I care about. Right, lap 1 has come to a close. My pace isn't brilliant. I mean, considering I'm fighting Aston Martin and a Red Bull, I wouldn't expect my pace to be brilliant. But it is proving tricky to stick with Lance Stroll and, just stay with him. All I want to do, though, I don't even really care about overtaking him. I don't think that can happen. All I want to do is just stay in the DRS so I get a nice toe to pull away from Tsunoda. That's all I really care about. So, yeah, that's my thinking at this current stage. Alright, we are now starting lap number 4, and I'm going to quote Fernando Alonso when I say this. This is a lovely car to drive. I don't know what it is, but I just have a ridiculous amount of grip. Like, I don't know why, but it just seems like my grip is so much higher than, in any other car. It is incredible how much this car is gripping up round corners, and it is making me unbelievably fast. I'm still hang on, wait, before I carry on, yellow flag. I think that takes priority. It's someone ahead. Oh, I've already passed them. I didn't even get to see who that was. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm still sticking with Lance Stroll and Checo Perez. It is difficult, but I'm still managing it. And like I said, all I want to do is I want to just stay with them and get DRS. That's all I really care about. And as I say that, I have now lost DRS. Nice one, Fakrim. You shouldn't have said anything. I feel like it's important to note as well is the cars ahead, Lance Stroll, Lando Norris, not too sure about Checo Perez, they're on the soft tyre. Now I do predict that at this stage those softs are going to start falling off quite badly, but the fact that they were on softs this whole time and I'm still sticking with them while gapping Tsunoda by about 0.3 a lap, like, this is just going brilliantly. I'm now back up to the position where I started. I lost 4 places, I've now got them back. And honestly, if I can do a little, actually no, I can't undercut because they're going to pit before me, whether I like it or not because of their tyres. I could actually overcut if my tyres don't wear too bad, but you know, given the right strategy, I could easily get ahead of these next 3 cars, Stroll, Norris and Checo, and get into the podium places. That would be outrageous. Hang on a minute, Lance Stroll going for the move on Lando Norris. There could be a little bit of a third-party opportunity here. Oh, you bet there is. Lando tries to cover it off. There is no covering off. Ollie Behrman, Fat Crim, in the form that I'm currently in. You aren't stopping me. Lando, 07G, you're gone. Mid, washed, retire. Lando no wins, bottle job. Lovely. Now we can move on to Lance Stroll. I don't know if I'll be able to overtake him on pure pace. I'm hoping at this stage the softs are going to wear quite severely and his pace will drop off severely and then I will catch him severely. That's what I'm hoping for. Right, let's see. Down the straight, I've got DRS, I've got a bit of VRS as well. Oh, you know I'm going for it. Round the outside of Lance Stroll on the brakes. And before we even get to the corner, Fat Crim makes the move to get up to P4. What a drive I'm putting in so far. We aren't stopping until lap 11, which is in 3 more laps. The tyre wear, not looking too bad. The front left looking really nice and healthy. The right side, though, is looking a bit bleak. I'm predicting that by this lap or next lap, they are going to start falling away from me. But let's just hope that I can maybe pull a little bit of a gap to Lance Stroll, and from there, defend, hold him off, and try and actually stay in P4, because what a result that would be. I am now starting to get a little bit of snappage on the rear as my tyres wear. Still defending from Lance Stroll fine, not really struggling at all, and I'm chilling. But the tyres are starting to go a little bit. Luckily for me, there's only 2 more laps until I'm stopping. Alright, here we go. Lap number 11 is officially my time to stop. Lance Stroll enters the pits, and now I need a really strong in lap and then a really strong out lap to make this overcut work on Lance Stroll. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave my hot lap on for 2 laps straight. I should be able to do that without running out of energy, and let's just see what happens. I feel like I should be able to come out ahead of Lance Stroll, given, I don't know actually, I reckon those brand new mediums or hards, whatever he goes on, will be very, very fast. Or I don't know actually, I'm starting to become a bit doubtful. Also, one thing I've just noticed, which I think is quite hilarious really, and I'm a bit gobsmacked by, is Alex Albon is currently running P2 in this race on merit and is fighting with a Mercedes for the win. As he doing that? I am utterly speechless. Not sure. Anyway, it is now our time to stop. Alex Albon is stopping. Checo Perez stays out. Now, I have had really bad luck with pit stops recently, having a lot of errors, slow stops. Let's see what happens today, shall we? Very nice stop by the team. Well done, boys. 2.4 seconds is extremely helpful. Now, look for Lance Stroll. Here he comes down the main straight. Lando Norris as well. Round the pit exit we come. And you. That's really annoyed me. I come out behind Norris, which I wasn't expecting at all, and Lance Stroll. So I think the play was maybe stay out on the medium tyre for another lap or 2 and then switch over to the softs. I reckon was probably a better play. That's really annoying. And of course, because they're on medium tyres, there's not a high chance I'll be able to catch up and pass them. And of course, they have they have 1 lap advantage, meaning their tyres are already nice and warm. Mine are freezing cold. So that's tough. P4 would have been really nice in this race, but honestly, P6, which is where I should be when everyone stops, is still a fantastic result, of course. And I have also come out behind Checo, which I was expecting. What I wasn't expecting is Stroll and Norris to get ahead of him. And there's also someone else up ahead. It's the other Mercedes. What has happened there? So, Alex, wait on, I've got to be careful with Fernando Alonso. Where has he come from? What? Where's Fernando Alonso come from then? I'm not being funny. Oh, up the inside. That's a bit risky from Fat Krim. Keep it together. Alonso is driving into... Mate, we have got to sort out the AI in this game. Cody's, I know you're not watching because you've got better things to do, like making bad F1 games, but can we just... I'm sorry to, like, spoil the immersion of the race or whatever, but can we... What are we doing here, Fernando Alonso? Yeah, just turn right into me. Look at the wheel. Turn, yeah, keep turning right into me. Good play, mate, good play. Right, I suppose I'll just have to suffer this one and just stay behind Alonso, I guess. He might be old and he's got a bit of dementia kicking in, forgot how to drive. It's fine, though. We could still pick off some scraps happening up ahead. We have Alonso, we have Checo, we have Stroll, we have a Mercedes, and we have Lando Norris, all next to each other, fighting for the top end of the field. Meanwhile, Alex Albon is just sort of gone. I'm going for a switch back on Alonso. Not going to happen. And yeah, I'm going to need a lot of these drivers to scrap if I want to get ahead of them. That was scary. I'm going to go for it on Fernando Alonso here. He's annoying me. He's starting to get in my way a little bit. I'm going for it. Round the outside. Bosh. Lovely overtake. Now, can the game stop changing my MFD, please? I'm busy. Right, Sergio Perez is the next car ahead. We are on the same tyres, and he currently doesn't have DRS behind Russell. So I'm just going to stick with him, do the same thing I was doing with Stroll. Just stay with him, and then if the opportunity arises to pass him, I would of course take it and send it. Right, I'm going for it on Checo Perez here. I feel like it's possible. ERS dumpage has been applied. I'm sending it down the inside of Checo Perez. No, I've gone off. I can't have that. Checo, go on by. Alonso, no, not you two. That was a pretty sore, poor attempt of an overtake there. That was really bad. I apologise for that one. We'll give it another go next lap if I have the ERS too. Right, it's been 2 laps, but here we go. I'm a lot closer this time. I've got a lot more ERS. Checo Perez, you're old, retire, adios amigos, you're gone, and bye-bye. That's wraps for you and your career. Goodbye. I don't mean that, actually. Checo, you're by far my favourite driver on the F1 grid, and it's a shame how crap you've become in the last few years, but we move. I am now past Checo, up to P5 in this race, and up ahead, and quite close to me, actually, is Posh Spice, George Russell. Now, I'm sort of hoping that him and Stroll do scrap a little bit more so I can get DRS and defend from Checo. That's what I'm hoping for. Oh my god, I have truly shithoused that one. I have no idea how I got DRS, but we absolutely take it. 3 laps remaining in this race. I literally don't care about catching and passing Russell, mainly because I can't. The only way I can is if him and Stroll and whoever else is ahead have a bit of a fight. But that's it. 3 laps remaining. Let's just hold on and take this P5, because that would be probably result of the season, other than the 2 P2s I've got, and of course the win, which just shouldn't have happened. But we move. 2 laps remaining. I still have DRS, so I should be able to defend from Checo pretty easily. I'm also just really fast. Russell is like, he's right here. Alex Albon has also fallen off dramatically, and out of nowhere, Lando Norris is now leading this race, which is a bit mad considering he was all the way down in P4 or 5 earlier on. That strategy of stopping a lap earlier, he has managed to undercut me, Stroll, Albon and Russell to get into P1. And here we go. Final lap of the race. P5, if I do keep P5, is a truly special, outstanding result. My form recently has been incredible in this vehicle. The P5 at Monza, the P6 at Baku, and now it's looking like another P5 here in Singapore. I have got to be careful with Checo Perez, though, with his straight line speed. Am I okay? Am I good? Yeah, we're good. Lovely stuff. Now, there might actually be a chance for a move here down the inside of Russell, because the AI do break quite early. Not going to happen, and I've gone a bit wide as well. So, I think that's my opportunity for an overtake probably done. Unless Lance Stroll loses DRS to Albon, Russell goes for a move, I third party it and get them both. But let's just bring her home. I think that's probably a better idea. I've said it a few times this race, but the car has genuinely been, like, I can't even explain it. It's just so good, and I don't know why, because on the vehicle performance thing, we have the worst car on the grid. And here I am, I'm in P5 on 110 AI, no less, absolutely cooking. So here we come, into the final couple of corners. Lando Norris is looking like he's going to win this race, like he did in real life. Alex Albon takes an incredible P2, Lance Stroll P3, Russell P4, Fat Krim, Ollie Behrman P5. Wow, that was one of the most fun races I have done on this entire game. That was so good. It wasn't the most exciting race. Nothing really happened. And also, never mind what I'm saying, Max Verstappen, champion of the world. Well done, Maxi Moo. I don't know, would that count as Title 4 or Title 5? Well, seeing as this is the 2024 season, I think we'll count it as his 4th. Well done, mate. But as I was saying, nothing really happened. It was quite a boring race. There wasn't many overtakes. There wasn't a safety car, a virtual safety car, or a red flag. There wasn't, you know, weather changes. There wasn't, like, very different strategies. But I think just having a car that is so good, so fun to drive, and just keeping it consistent and fast, and just seeing what happens, that was brilliant. So here's the final results for you. Like I said, Lando takes a P1 out of nowhere, pretty much. He was running down here for a while. You remember, it was me, Norris, and Checo fighting for these positions here. And I guess because of the undercut, just like Lance Stroll, he managed to get past Albon and not really look back. But as you can see, one thing that I haven't even properly, you know, taken in and let it sink is the fact that I was only 2 seconds off winning the race. Like, keep in mind, like I said, no VSC, no safety car, no red flag. There was only 5 seconds, 4 seconds between the top 7 in a normal race. 0.5 between the top 2, 1.3, 1.6, 2, 2.3, 4.3. Even there, 7, 9.3. There was 10 seconds between the top 9. Outrageous stuff. So that is obviously back-to-back-to-back points finishes. Nico Hülkenberg finishes P19, technically last because of Fernando Alonso's DNF. When did he DNF? Wait, what? When did that happen? He was, like, right behind me for a long time. I don't even remember, like, him going out. Okay, that's interesting. So Hülkenberg finishes last of all the finishing drivers. Half a second off Logan Sargent. Not really what you want to see, given where I finished. But like I said, this is 110 AI, and the car is the worst. So obviously, the AI is going to drive like it's the worst car. That's why he got P19. Looking at the driver standings, as we know, Max Verstappen is now the world champion confirmed. He leads by 54 points. So yeah, definitely enough to go and win the title. He needed to lead by, what, like 52, 53 in order to win the championship. So well done him. Although, to be fair, it's a bit different because in this race, Lando won. Verstappen didn't even score points. Verstappen finished P15. But it's the opposite to real life, because obviously in real life, Lando couldn't even remotely get close to winning, and Verstappen beat him and won the title. We are now P5 in the championship. Of course, most of the points are quite inflated. I'd say 36 of them from my 2 P2s, and then another 25. So you're looking at about 61 points of those aren't really legit because I have the difficulty too low. Still really, really good though. Hülkenberg sits P15 with 2 points, and in the Constructors, we are P6, 10 points behind Aston Martin, and that is the main fight right now into the final 2 races of the season. We are confirmed at least P6 in the Constructors. Just, can we fight and go and get P5? We'll have to go and find out, won't we? So I'll be back. Tomorrow, we have my team career mode. Then Thursday, I'm having a day off. Friday is my Senna career mode. Saturday, will be the penultimate round of Haas to Glory Season 1. I hope to see you there. Thanks for watching. See you lot later. Peace. Goodbye. Adios. I don't know any other forms of goodbye. See you later.